like a bowl.
Don't fall for the good-looking guy. Look, good-looking people will fool you. There's something called the halo effect. Whenever you think somebody has one good trait, which is good looks, you automatically assume they have other good traits. We good-looking people, we fool people by just being good-looking. Okay? So anytime you meet a good-looking guy, remember, you're being more biased. You're naturally, unconsciously assuming things about his personality. Keep your eyes more open the better looking they are, because we will fool you and play you if you fall for us, okay? All you gotta do is tell them what you wanna hear. If I know you want kids, I'll tell you that I want kids too. If I know you want a family, girl, I want a family too. I even got one without you even knowing it. If I know you want relationship, girl, I want a relationship too. The way that guys play with your emotions is that they tell you exactly what you want to hear, and you're dumb enough to believe it. The human animal will always try to deceive you to get what it wants. So this is one of the ways you read man like a book. The first one is focus more on the negative than the positive. It'll say more about the guy. If the guy gives you gifts, if the guy tells you he loves you, if the guy tells you he wants to be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and he doesn't take action, and he's always late for dates, and he's always 10 hours late, he always takes 10 hours to respond, or he slaps you physically, verbally abuses you, but you're focused on the positive, girl, you're deceiving yourself. Focus on the negative more than the positive, because it'll say more about that guy. The number one sign that you have chemistry with a guy, he also feels a chemistry, is before 4 months, he wants a relationship. After 4 months, if he doesn't want a relationship with you, he doesn't really feel that chemistry. Chemistry always leads to relationships. Plain and simple. Okay? Now, if he doesn't want a relationship, that just means he doesn't feel the chemistry you feel. It's a one-way street. Okay? All right. Maybes. There's something called intermittent reinforcement. You don't reward them consistently. You reward them intermittently. And the reason why this works, listen to this, is because the dopamine rises in anticipation, right? So they're not really getting dopamine by you being consistent. The dopamine is because you're inconsistent and they don't know whether or not they're going to see the person who they like. As they wait for your response or they interact with you, the anticipation is the pleasure. It might be painful also because they don't know what's going to happen, but the anticipation, the expectation is what makes it good. Number one, they're using you to make their exes jealous about you. Some people stay friends with their ex just to make their ex jealous. Number two, the other reason is because you're not going to be able to get over him. If he broke up with you once, staying friends with him is not going to help. If he broke up with you once, he's going to break up with you again. And if a guy friend zones you, it just means he's using you in case the other girl doesn't work out, and then you'll be next, right? And the last one, the reason why you cannot stay with your ex, because the next time you get a relationship and your future boyfriend finds out you have your ex as your best friend, he's not gonna like that. It's gonna get in the way of your relationship. So it's either you being friends with your ex or having a good, healthy relationships. One, demanding too much of his time too soon. After you go out with him, you text him after the day and then you ask him to hang out the next day. The first 2 months of seeing somebody, only see them once a week, because when you demand too much of his time too soon, that turns him off. Second, going after the sex. It's one thing if he tries to bang you on the first date. It's another thing you try to bang him on the first date. That means you are the one who initiates the kiss. That means you're the one that starts touching his dick, right? Let him make the first moves first before the sex happens. Look, if you're not a man's number one priority, you just gotta leave. Complaining, crying, bitching, and moaning is not gonna help your case. It's gonna make you even more needy. But if you notice that you're not his number one priority, just leave. Don't say why, just leave. If he comes back and wants to take you back, just say, I don't like the way things ended. How are you willing to make it up to me? Make him pay a price. Make him write a 5-page letter why you should take him back. If he does that for you to take him back, you'll notice that you'll be his number one priority. He doesn't want to write a paper anymore. Okay, make him pay a price for treating you like shit. All right. Evolutionarily speaking, a man's role is to pass on his genes. It's natural selection rewarded men who lied the best about their values, and their genes were able to be passed on. The best liars sometimes got the best women, because they were able to lie about their value. Now for women, the women who had the best mates and the best kids were the ones who were able to decipher the liars. So understand, there's an evolutionary advantage for a man to lie. And that gene has passed on. Don't hate on it. You just got to learn how to defend yourself against manipulation. The reason why pretty women get cheated on the most, more than average women, is because women hate on prettier women. So the way to get back at you, the way to put you down on her level, is to bang your boyfriend, because in her mind, one, I'm getting revenge on her. Two, if he banged me, it means I'm as pretty as her. So unfortunately, if you're a woman and you date an average guy and you're really attractive, that average guy is gonna look like goddamn George Clooney from now on. He's gonna go from Tyrone Begums to George Clooney. All because women envy how beautiful you are, and by simply banging your boyfriend, it might mean that they're as pretty as you. Look, the reason why you gotta leave a guy that cheats is because people never do things just once. Patterns speak the truth. People, if you see a guy fighting in the streets, it's not the first time he fought. You know, most likely that same guy who cheated on you is going to cheat again, but he's going to use smoke screens. He's going to tell you what you want to hear in order to convince you, because you want to be lied to, because two reasons. One, you think you're not going to find somebody who has a chemistry that he has, and two, you believe you can't deal with the pain. But let me tell you something, you're able to find somebody who likes you. You're wired to find somebody who likes you, and your body is wired to deal with trauma. It'll help you grow. You're going to use that trauma to grow. If a guy doesn't respond to your text messages and you want to be petty and you want to get a goddamn response from them, I always recommend to ignore them. But if you want to be petty and hard-headed, just say this: you could delete my number. That's going to show you exactly how he feels. And if he kind of likes you, he's going to say, oh, baby, whoa, what the fuck, man? Like, why don't you want to hang out? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So you could delete my number. We'll always get a response while showing that you're willing to walk away. Okay, you gotta be, you gotta have high intention, a low attachment. All right. The fastest way a woman shows weakness is through accepting a relationship fast. When a man offers a relationship to you fast, a lot of times, if a woman accepts it, she's pretty much showing that she's desperate. You're showing your cards. But when you say no, you're pretty much telling him, hey, I'm high value. I gotta get to know you more. And it actually makes a man feel insecure. And you can see his dark side, because he might get frustrated at the fact that you're not accepting him, and you can see that and say, holy shit, this person is a narcissist. But also it'll make him feel insecure, because now you're the one that knows what he wants, and you can use that as leverage. Never accept a fast relationship. It's a red flag on him, and it's a red flag on you. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are: 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you.
free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.